Nutty is back in the kitchen with me today and we're cooking steak, my favourite protein. And what I've learnt from you is protein is good, especially for women.
Definitely. It's good for our muscles. It builds lean muscles by eating lean protein as well. So we're going to actually have some sirloin steak today.
And how are we serving it? What's this with?
Perfect. We're going to start, make a little pepperonata here. And so we're going to chop up our onion and then we'll get some olive oil as well. Sure. Get that going in the pan and then
what does pepperonata mean? Never heard of it.
Pepper, you know, we're gonna stew these peppers together with the tomatoes and the capers and a little vinegar. It's gonna be really tasty. Yum. All those flavors mixed together.
And they're quite bold flavors too, which is nice.
Definitely. You know, just because you're on a weight loss plan doesn't mean that you have to cut out all flavor and eat only bland foods. You know, we wanna emphasize that these foods are delicious and foods you can eat for your whole life and your whole family can eat them as well. So now we're gonna add our capsicum here. Tomatoes as well. Add those in. Put a little of this chili flakes in, depending on how spicy you like it. All right. We'll add our vinegar and also some capers here. Get those flavors blending together. And we'll just switch it over here to a lower heat and let that sit while we work on our steak.
Look how good those colours are,
delicious. Smells good too. We're just gonna get to chopping some of these herbs here. So we'll get the thyme and oregano.
Okay, I'll do this one. And so when we're talking steak, portion size is very important.
It is. You can have about 4 servings of steak a week, and that's a healthy diet. You know, about the size of a deck of cards is a portion, and so you can have about 4 in a week and be perfectly healthy. You know, the white fat on there is saturated, so definitely you want to keep that in moderation. There's also some kind of risk in consuming large amounts of red meat that we haven't really quite identified in science yet, but if you keep the portions small throughout the week, we know that, you know, your risk is low, so you can enjoy it in moderation.
Great. So are we cutting off this fat today?
You can either cut it off before or after, but you don't want to eat all of that fat because it's not going to be very conducive to your weight loss plan. So
I say we keep it on just for a little bit of flavour and then we definitely take it off afterwards, especially if you're watching your weight.
Exactly. That's absolutely right.
So how do you marinate your steak?
So we will add the herbs on top as well as, you know, some salt and pepper.
Salt. There we go.
All right.
Pepper. And did you say a little bit of oil?
In the pan. We can get both sides too with this. Get it really nice and delicious. All right. It's going to be absolutely delicious. All right. So we'll get a little oil in this pan and get this grilling. Here we go then. We'll just put that on there. Ah, nice sizzle.
How do you like your steak? How do you eat it in Texas?
I like it pretty rare. In Texas, we do it pretty rare. How do you do it?
Rare also. So that's going to take 2 minutes on that side. We'll flip it over another 2 minutes. And then I guess that stew will almost be ready.
About ready
almost.
Too. So now we're just going to serve this up, and if you could slice the fat off that meat, that would be fantastic.
Yes, I am following your instructions, so we're taking that fat off. Oh, nice tender steak, this one. And
so that's good. You sliced off the part that was not heart healthy. Now you're just left with a nice lean piece of protein. Very healthy.
Cut it up into portions that are easy to chew, I guess, because I guess there's another thing when you're eating healthy, you don't want to gulp it down, so bite size is probably best.
Absolutely, and this is a great meal. You could serve your entire family, or, you know, at a party, it'd be a great food that you can make, and it's still healthy, it's still on your Curves Complete plan.
I love that. Texans love steak, Aussies love steak, it's common, and, of course, it's healthy for you, so that's good too.
Exactly.